What is up, you guys? Happy Wednesday, happy Gemini season, happy Pride Month. It is finally June, my favorite time of the freaking year. I hope you guys can hear me okay out there in the internet world. I see you guys are all funneling in. What is up? So for any of you guys that do not know who I am, my name is Nadja, aka The VoodooChild, and this is my advice segments where my tribe members send in their stories and we give advice or we react or, anything like that, right? And this is a live segment. Hold on, let me put y'all on the screen. What is up, guys? OMG, I am so freaking excited that it is Gemini season. My birthday is in the next 5 days. This is going to be the last live stream until my birthday, because I go live on Wednesdays and my birthday is on a Monday. So yeah, this is going to be the birthday stream. We're going to be doing birthday related stories today. Okay. Yeah, shout out to all of my LGBTQ plus people. Okay. And I've been babysitting this shot. I'm about to take this shot for Gemini season. This is the birthday session. I just got back. Here, I'm going to take the chat off the screen for a second. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. Just got back from freaking Miami. So please go and look at the vlog channel and stuff. Make sure you're keeping up with my socials. But I'm still on go right now. I'm still on go. So it's still birthday time. All right, it's still birthday time. Daniel's birthday was 2 days ago. So thank you for all of you guys that wished him a happy birthday. If all of you guys that wished through my stuff, just know he saw it and he appreciates it. But yeah, if any of y'all out there, it's 3:16 here. So it's happy hour somewhere. If you guys would like to take this is like a quarter of a shot. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it cute. Salutes. Happy Gemini season. Yes. Okay, so now I feel all energized. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, and if you're not 21 yet, put your Capri Suns in the air. Put your Capri Suns in the air for me. All my OGs, y'all get what I'm saying. So, shout out to all the mods in here. Shout out to Nyala. I see a few of y'all in here today. Shout out to Callie. What's up, Callie? Yeah, so I'm just going to get right into it because we don't have that many stories. We only have 3, but they're pretty lengthy, okay? And like I said, I've been kind of moving, active, and stuff like that, so it's not going to be a really long stream, but y'all are going to get tons of content, so I know y'all ain't complaining. I know you're not complaining, right? Shout out to OOTW. Thank you so much for joining us. There are so many Geminis in the chat. Make sure you drop your zodiac sign in the chat, even if you're not a Gemini. So the title of these stories are, the first one is this the ultimate red flag? The second one is toxic ex-best friend story. I need advice. Now with this one, I'm going to need y'all to help me out with this because this may have been read before. I looked this person's email up. I looked the title up and everything to see if it was a double send. I couldn't find it anywhere in this email. So if anything starts to sound familiar, I'm going to need y'all help with that. But in case it does sound familiar, we're not just going to have 2 stories. I do have a backup story, and that one is very lengthy. So just letting y'all know. If that is the case, it's okay, but I'm going to need y'all help with that. And then the last one is TRIBETEA Vegas Adventures. I've never been to Vegas before. Very jealous. I'm very jealous. I know that somebody else sent in a TRIBETEA where they went to Vegas and had a little casino adventure. No, they used to work at a casino. Yeah, yeah, I know it gets crazy out there, but I still want to go to Vegas. I'm not a big gambler or anything, but yeah. And shout out to everybody there's a lot of people born on June 11th. I know so many people born on June 11th. Shout out to Cairo for being born on June 11th. But all right, let's get into it. I just want to get into this first story so then I could get into the second one and we could figure out if I have read this one already in some type of universe, okay? Make sure you guys like this video if you like my streams. Helps me out a lot. And if it is your birthday, make sure you put your birthday in the comments or in the chat. Happy birthday to you. All right. So, oh, and before I even get into this, before we even get into these horror stories, my biggest advice for anybody that's trying to have a good birthday is don't plan too much. Make like the skeleton of your day, of what you would like to do, and focus it around things that you genuinely would like to do, things that subconsciously you feel like would be an inconvenience. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, do you. And if people want to join you on your day doing what you like to do, that is a freaking plus. Like, trust me, don't stress yourself out with the planning and like, man, like, but yeah, anyway, let's get into these stories. Okay, I got the music. Okay, the first one, is this the ultimate red flag? So, hey, Nadja girl, it's been a hot minute since I've written in, but I really need your advice on this one. So I will try and make this short because there is a lot going on, but I'll just try my best to sum it up. I am an April Aries. Ooh, shout out to the Aries in the chat. I saw a few of you guys put some April birthdays in there. And this guy I just started talking to about a few weeks ago is a a September Virgo. Shout out to all my Virgo women, but I don't know what happened to the man. I don't know what happened. God bless your soul, girl. God bless your soul. She said, I tried to read up on the male Virgos, but I didn't learn much. Sometimes he's hard to read since he's the first Virgo I have dated. Anyways, long story short, I didn't have any plans for my birthday, and during a conversation we had in passing, I had mentioned to him that usually for my birthday, I take a trip. But this year, I didn't have anything planned. Okay? He had offered to take me somewhere on a road trip like Denver or Chicago if I was comfortable with it. Okay, so he was gonna fly you out for your birthday. That's cute. That's cute. After a couple, oh no, scratch that, not fly you out, a road trip, excuse me. But still, he wants to, take you on a little trip, like how you're used to. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, y'all. Like, if they want to meet you halfway to do what you want to do, not even halfway, fuck it. They want to meet you where you want to do on your day, awesome. Okay, so after a couple days of sitting on it, I thought, why the hell not? It is a free trip, it's my birthday, and I don't got to pay for anything. So we packed up and we left for a weekend to Chicago since it's only an 8-hour drive from where we live. So, like, what is there to do? Like, no shade. Shout out to all my people in Chicago. But, like, what is there to do in Chicago for, like... Oh, and by the way, y'all, excuse my nails. Miami happened, girl. What is there to do? Like, what are y'all doing in Chicago? Are y'all going, like, in a cabin? Or, like... I guess there's, like, a big, like, arts and music stuff to do. But I'm just like, what are y'all about to do? What was the plan? What are y'all about to do? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys do when y'all go to Chicago? I would like to go one day. Anyway, the whole drive, we had a great conversation. It wasn't awkward at all, and I just felt comfortable around him. When we got to Chicago, we had a great weekend. We booked a 5-star hotel downtown, and he literally paid for everything. I know that's right, as he should on your day. So, on the first day when we were there, he had lost his phone. Oh, here we go. My man done lost his phone. Not y'all. Oh my God. Y'all in the chat are so freaking funny. Y'all talk about y'all go visit O Block. Talk about, yeah, we go visit O Block. Like, no, but really, I see Krista says there's a lot of food and art, tons of drinks, house music. Yes, you're right. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. You're so right. Definitely hella house music all night long. You're so right. He said the Navy Pier, child. Well, he booked himself a 5-star hotel and he paid for everything like a gentleman. And on the first day when we were there, he lost his phone and I tried to help him find it, but we had no luck. Damn, so you just never found the phone again? So long story short, after a great weekend, we had to head home without his phone. See, look, even though I know Virgos and Geminis are both ruled by Mercury, a Gemini would never. Like, dude, Dude, if Daniel lost his phone in a hotel, bruh, if checkout was at noon and he didn't have his phone at noon, well, I guess we're paying, because he's not about to leave without that phone. Like, if I lose something, I'm not about to stop until I find it. It's like a manic rage. Like, you just gotta find it. Let me know if any of you guys relate, whether you're a Gemini or not. But anyway, so y'all went home without the damn phone. The first day we were there, I guess I should mention, I had overheard him on the phone with his mom, and I believe she did know we were there in Chicago together, which is kind of weird, but not a crazy red flag, since I told my mom I was going with a friend and nothing more, since I'm grown and I just turned 25. Mind you, he's 27. Well, I feel like regardless, you should have at least one person in home base that knows that you're going out of town to protect your home, your belongings. If you go missing, somebody will know this is the last place they were. Like, regardless of if it's your mom, your friend, whoever, somebody needs to go. So I wouldn't really hold that against him that he's telling his mom that he's there. But I don't know. You said it's important for later, so I'll lock it up in there. Okay, so anyways, we go back home and he doesn't have his phone because he lost it. And on the first day, which was Friday, we get back on Sunday night and it was late. So he slept over at my apartment and we had a great night. And the next thing you know, it's the morning and we're woken up by a pounding on my front door. He tells me, hey, someone's knocking at your door. So I get up to answer it, and I look through my peephole, and it just looked like, a maintenance worker that I had seen around my complex. So I opened the door to answer it. When I opened the door just a crack, to my surprise, it's some random Hispanic man with ponytails asking if my name was Alicia. I thought you said that he looked familiar, and now he just transformed and shape shifted into a random Hispanic man with a ponytail. If you just got here and you're confused, give this stream a thumbs up. Anyway, so I'm just standing there in shock, and I'm scared because I didn't know who this man was. The next moment, my next door neighbor comes out because he also heard the banging. And I guess that scared the guy away because he started to walk away saying, I'm just trying to find my cousin because he's missing. Girl, are you Alicia? Or nah? What is going on? After that, I literally shut my door and I lock it because I'm just so confused. I went back into my room and I'm like, who was that man at the door? No, he said, who is that man at the door? I would have asked him. I would have been like, hey, Brad, are you like a runaway? Like, this man just came up here and said he's looking for somebody. I just met you. But no, he over here asking all the questions. Who was that at the door? And I said it was just some random man. He said his cousin was missing. After that, I thought about it and jokingly said, wait, you could be missing. You haven't had your phone for like 4 days. Ha ha. Girl, are you fun? Like, I would need to see some ID at this point. I'm gonna need to see some ID. Are you really 27? Or are you just like three toddlers in a trench coat? Like, I need to know what's going on. Are you a kidnapped child? Like, what's happening? Look, isn't it funny though how our mind always does that? It like low-key tells us what's really going on. So after I said, oh wait, you haven't had your phone for 4 days, you low-key could be missing. He's talking about, oh shit, let me see your phone. I gave him my phone. He called his mom. Long story short, that random guy actually was his cousin. And his mom was worried, so his family already knew where I lived. Um, my thing is, if you know that your people be on that type of time, like you know your people overprotective and shit, right? And you know your phone is gone, why would that not be the first thing you do? Like, why would you? That what he did was some real like high school shit where it's like, oh man, I'm gonna deal with the consequences when I get home. Sir, you're grown. Like, you're not a child. We cannot report you missing and people give a fuck for you for like what, a good like 48 over 72 hours, I think. I don't know. But girl, was your name Alicia? Because if your name ain't Alicia, I would be so confused. Like, I don't know. This is so confusing. Right. Like, everybody in the chat's like, girl, are you Alicia? She said, Nadja, I was so sketched out and kind of upset because I'm a girl who lives alone and I just moved here a few months ago. So how the hell do they know where I lived? The only thing I could think of is that he told his mom where I lived or they tracked the car's GPS. But I lived in an apartment complex with multiple apartments within it. And he acted like he didn't know how they found out where I lived. But now I'm hella sketched out because I barely know this man and it's giving stalker and toxic vibes. If we ever break up or something, like maybe it can get toxic. So please help. I need your opinion. He treats me very well. It is not just that he buys things for me, but I actually feel like we have a great connection and I'm comfortable talking to him about things I can't tell anyone else. We just vibe, if that makes sense. But I feel like that incident is very sketchy. Please help. So before I put the chat on the screen, I'm going to say, yes, that was very sketchy. Very weird. What happened? I want to know what happened after that. So when the cousin left, why not when he told you, oh no, that was my cousin? Did y'all call him and make him come back up? Like, okay, so I feel like the bottom line is, do you see yourself being long term with this person? If you see yourself being long term, go introduce yourself to those people that know your address so they're not strangers anymore, so it's not fucking weird. But if this incident within itself creeped you out enough to be like, the whining and dining and shit ain't worth it. This is like weird, you know? Yeah, bruh. I don't know. I would let your maintenance people beware and just cut this shit off. What do y'all think? Let me put the chat on the screen. I think it all boils down to what you want to do with this man. Like, where do you see yourself? Because if you do want to get serious with it, just go and meet these people so they're not strangers no more. All right, let's see what y'all got to say. Ronnie says, now suppose her name ain't Alicia. Who the hell is Alicia then? You're supposed to be with a girl named Alicia and not her? No, for real. I want to know too. That is another thing in the mystery. Who the fuck is Alicia? Jamila said, how old are they? She is 25 and he is 27. Okay. Miss Sade says, I disagree. The mom probably looked up his location after 4 days. It's concerning to have a child missing. That could also be a thing. Or maybe she looked up the location of the other phone and saw where that shit was really at and got scared or some shit. And like, I don't know. But it's like, why can't we all work together here? That would just make things so much easier. Let's all work together. Have all the parents be involved type shit. Like, if y'all must be involved and y'all scared that someone's about to first 48 us on vacation in Chi-Town and Chirac, like, then everybody just needs to be on the same page. Let's see. Mo says either someone in his family works with public info and they checked your social media and was it right. There's so many ways. There's so many different ways. Blue says if he genuinely doesn't know how his family found her address, he needs to find out how for your peace. That's true too, because if this is just going to be the norm of like invasive privacy, that's also something you might want to consider. Because I'm not trying to say that, you know, having your parents be concerned about you at 27 is immature or something. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but there has to be a line and boundaries drawn, you know? And if he genuinely does not know, that's a problem. That's a problem. Let me see. What else before I get onto this next story? That's a good point too. Mermaid said if there's multiple apartment units, like he just knocking on everybody's door. No, for real. Like that's why I'm like, I think old dude lying. I feel like he told. Shout out to My Back Hurts. Thank you so much for the donation. They said, hey, I'm turning 18 in September, and I've seen your recent video, and it made me feel better. I'm a Libra sun, Pisces moon, and Scorpio rising. Oh, wow. I'm glad I can make you feel better. You are still very young and have tons of stuff to see, so do not worry. And you said, how is my back? My back is doing great. The bed at the hotel actually was not that bad. I was doing a lot of stretches, sunrise stretches, so yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that this was sketchy and that she should run for the hills? Do you think that she should move apartments? Like, do you think it's that bad? Or do you think that she should try to get to know the family so that they're not strangers? What is your advice if any of you guys have been in a similar situation? This is just why I always say when you dating, just don't have nobody at your house. If you don't know where he live, he should not know where you live. Like, I don't know. But all right, let's get to this next story. This next one, I'm going to need you guys' help. If it sounds familiar, let me know. Okay? Okay. Now, this is going to be a little lengthy because somebody like broke this down into like 3 parts. So it's like they're talking about a toxic ex-best friend. And they're like, so one thing they did is they're a victim blamer. The next thing they did is that they're a leech. And then they just tell like a whole story about how on their birthday they just did like this thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it all. I'm just gonna read it all because it is what it is. But if you guys have heard this, please let me know. And the only reason I say that is because the picture that they attached just looks so familiar to me. But all right, let's get into it. It's called The Toxic Ex-Best Friend Story. Shout out to anybody that just joined. Shout out to Rochelle, Andrea, Juju, Mark. Shout out to all you guys. Let's get into it. So this person says, hey, you can call me Nay. I have been watching you for 4 years. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And sometimes I'm in the live chat. Well, I hope you're in the chat today. I'll most likely be 21 by the time you read this, but my birthday is in 22 days. They are actually a Capricorn. They are a Capricorn and a Sagittarius moon. So shout out to all of my Capricorns and my Sages. Make sure you drop your signs in the chat. Okay. Then I'm looking around. I thought I brought my water up here. I guess I didn't. Daniel, if you're watching in the ether sphere and you could bring me a cup of water, I would very much appreciate you. But anyway, she is a Capricorn and a Sag moon. So this story may be pretty long, but we're going to call my ex-best friend O. Okay? O is a Pisces. Shout out to all the Pisces in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign if you're a Pisces. We met each other about 6 years ago, and our friendship ended right before like the pandemic. So the story has to mainly do with her flaws. Ooh. And how our friendship ended and what I should do. And yeah, girl, damn, just her flaws. Nothing that you think you could have done a little differently. Like, come on, Miss Capricorn. So here is a little backstory about the flaws. Girl, this is bad. This is just giving a death note. Like, I have been collecting help. Here, let me text him because I don't even think he's like paying attention. Hold on. Because I do need some water. But, okay. The flaws, girl. Sorry, we're starting off with a bang. The first flaw in the timeline is about abuse. So, trigger warning. Her and her mother are victim blamers. Help. She had a 20-year-old brother, and I was 15, 16, and me and him were dating. Oh, wow. Now, see, that is the thing that, like, I wouldn't approve of. Oh, snap. Thank you. I got a jug. This is the type of sibling dating my friend shit that I don't approve of. So for any of y'all that were ever waiting for this day, we finally got an example. I'm gonna put you right here. If my brother is 20, hold on, cut them in the freaking music. If my brother is 20 years old, an adult that is 12 months shy of going to the bar and getting fucked, like, you're not talking to my 15, 16-year-old peer. Like, I'm about to tell on you. I'm about to tell. I'm telling. I'm calling the police. You're going to jail. You're spending the night or the week or the month. I don't know. But it's not okay. And it definitely wasn't dating. And it definitely was grooming. And I'm sorry that happened to you. And I really hope that they don't try to call this something other than what the fuck it was. We started out as friends, and I told him I wasn't comfortable going past that. Shortly after that, she let him know where I lived. Whenever we hung out, he would be in the car to pick her up. But when he started showing his true colors, if I tried to block him or try to break up with him, he would pop up at my house and send me threats and pictures of my gate where I lived and threatened to come and harm me. And this is the only time I've ever been to her house. He tried to hold a knife to my freaking neck. She said this was the darkest point of my life, and it happened for 7 months. Wow. That is crazy. How could you even consider her like a friend for real? Like, was she aware of the abuse that was happening? Like, and then, like, were you guys as parents close or something? Like, because I'm not blaming you. Obviously, you're scared as hell. This dude is freaking psycho. But did your parents, were they cool with them or something? So maybe that's why they didn't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how nobody peeped the vibe that, I don't know. And even, like, I wouldn't even be able to have fun with old girl because I don't know. I don't know. The first fallout we had happened in 2017. Her mom came to our house and was trying to give a speech. Like, she was telling me off. Like, I'm getting in the way of their mother-daughter relationship. My mom found that extremely weird and basically told her to get the F out of her house because you're not about to blame her kid. The hell. He's a terrible person and an abuser, and he needs to be held accountable, and we're going to come back to this. No, for real, shout out to your mom. If I was your mom, I would have called all types of police. Like, no. Got a restraining order, protection order, something. Now, I should have cut her off after the fiasco with her brother, to be honest, but we rekindled. All right, so now we're at the birthday. So for my birthday's in December, my gift was tickets to a jingle ball. I went with my sister because obviously I wasn't old enough to go alone. So at this point, hold on, how old were you at this point? Okay, you're still 16. Okay. This was in 2017. She said she was 16. So my mom, basically we weren't old enough to go alone to the jingle ball. Okay. The old girl, Miss O, the friend, got mad at me and didn't talk to me for 3 weeks because I went without her. Granted, we were young, but it's like my mom isn't going to do that. She's provided for you before, but not something like that. It's my birthday after all. So basically she wanted your mom to pay her way to enjoy your birthday. That's the vibe I'm getting. She did something similar again in June 2019. Damn, Capricorn, you got the dates and all. When my mom bought me tickets to see Ariana Grande as a graduation present. Okay. So she got held back a grade, so she wasn't graduating at this time with me. So why did she think my mom was going to spend $1,400 for her to go see Ariana Grande with me? Like, yeah, nah, no. This is weird. I don't see how your mom could even stomach this girl being around after what happened. Like, if I was your mom, I would be like, bruh, even if you did graduate on time, even if you did have the money to go with us, why do you think that I would want you to go? Your child's friends is that my child's friends is her decision, whatever. But I don't like you. I don't like your people. Get out my face. Like, I'm sorry. I'm surprised your mom wouldn't be like, girl, you need some new friends. ASAP. So our friendship truly started going downhill when I started dating my boyfriend at the time. We'll call him H. She had this thing where she would follow literally every man and only men from my friends list. And some of the dudes were people I just happened to know for years on end. And she would just be talking to them like she knew them. But I brushed it off. Girl, finally, my mom said, you need to watch your friend. Because I'm about to say, like, at this point, look, I get it. We're all dumb and we be doing dumb shit as teenagers. But your mom seems like a really good support system. She seems like I was waiting on this because she said, you need to watch your friend. I think she's jealous of you. I said, okay, I'll watch out for her. A couple weeks go on and me and the boy that I'm dating are getting closer. O had offered a third wheel, which I thought was weird. And, you know, sometimes we allowed it. It wasn't too bad until she described her ideal dream guy, and it was the description of my man. I was like, what the hell? So then my dude just told me straight up, you know your friend likes me, and she's weird for that. And after that, I just kept eyeing her. He stopped talking to her after the realization, but she would still press the fact that she wanted to talk to him. Okay, Fran. It's like everybody around you is telling you to leave this girl alone and you just wouldn't. Like, you just won't. Like. And then she talking about she's texting the boy, I got no gag reflex. She said, in conclusion, this didn't go anywhere because she cut him off for not wanting to link up and do stuff with him. How about you are letting your boyfriend get sexually harassed by this fucking freak? Like, shout out to Destiny for the donation. Thank you so much. She says, hey, Nadja. Hey, Tribe. I'm at work and I'm just checking in. I hope everybody has a good day today. And if not, have a better one tomorrow, y'all. Oh, well, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day at work. Thank you so much for the donation. Y'all do not have to donate, but I definitely appreciate it. Gonna go get myself a little birthday cake slice or something from the Publix. But yeah, like, why are you just standing up for this? Like, imagine if the roles were reversed and you were with a guy and his best friend was just constantly hitting on you, telling you about how he wanted to eat your biscuit and do all this stuff to you. And your man was just standing there and letting it happen and like, Like, I would feel so violated and disrespected. Like, girl, she would have had to. And the reason why they don't care about grooming and sexual stuff like that is because they're doing it too. Ew. So then fast forward, little nasty, little freak gets a long distance boyfriend. All right. We'll call him Eddie from Ed, Ed, and Eddie because he has no neck. Damn. Eddie, O, H, and I actually would group FaceTime sometimes. Because it was like, yay, now she has a man, so maybe she'll stop being freaking weird. No, y'all keep giving this girl chance after 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 chance, girl. And then the poor dude you dating, his self-esteem in the gutter. Well, you used to date. You said y'all don't date no more. I wonder why. Oh my God. But yeah, anyway, fast forward. After my graduation party, H and I are on FaceTime and O is at my house and we're playing Truth or Truth. And she flat out asked him, be honest, have you ever looked at my ass? She just asked your boyfriend that, bro. Girl, I'm sorry. She would have had to get mollywopped. I'm so... This girl would have had to get mollywopped, like, into next week. Like, are you not seeing that this girl is not your friend at all? This is so disrespectful. So my man straight up says no. Why would you even ask that? You know I'm dating your friend. So she got embarrassed and pretend like it didn't happen. But I'm like, okay, bitch. So we stopped hanging out for a while after that. Thank you. And I was only hanging out with my man. Soon after that, it's H's birthday. That's her boyfriend. H's birthday was coming up, and automatically assumed she was invited. Girl, no. Why? She probably assumed she was invited because y'all are so lenient with her. Like someone said in the chat, y'all are so lenient with her. When H told O in a DM, basically the girl, to stop texting him, called her a stank hoe, and said, you are not coming to my party. You are not invited. I can't lie. It was a lot of secondhand embarrassment, but at the same time, I was mad because I'm like, girl, you overstepped your boundaries too many times. And when I confronted her about it, I just straight told her about herself. She told me, your insecurities are not my problem. And I was confused because my only insecurities that I ever opened up to her was about my skin condition, which is taken care of. Meanwhile, she's always, that was so random, asking me, why do I do my makeup and borrowing some of it, always want to do this, crying to my mom about how my boyfriend wants me instead of you. You are actually insane. I confronted her about everything, and she just hung up and claimed that her phone died and never called me back. What a coward. So my birthday comes around again. She did not tell me happy birthday. I was like, huh? So I reached out. Girl, why are you keep reaching out? Like, you are confusing me. What do you want? Do you want to be her friend or not? Do you want her in your life or not? She low-key did you a solid by not reaching back out. She finally took the fucking hint. The first time this crazy girl takes the fucking hint, takes the bait, gets the message, you return the message to sender and go and coddle her. What do you, this better end with y'all not talking. Like, this better end with y'all not talking, friend, or I'm gonna be really upset. Oh my God. So I reached out and I said, you weren't gonna tell me happy birthday? And she was like, you weren't blocked. You could have texted me. On my birthday? Like, girl, you did me pretty dirty. It's not my duty to contact you when I really did nothing wrong. Like, not to be that person, but I've done so much for her. My mom and I basically took her in at one point in time. My mom bought her a prom dress and everything, gave her food, all this stuff. It's just kind of a smack in the face. Girl, you've had multiple smacks in the face by this person throughout the years. Shout out to Kira in the chat for the donation. They said, wake up, friend. Wake up. I know you see the signs and they're bright freaking red and shiny. Thank you so much, dude. Like, oh my God. Then she fast forward. She tells me she blames me for her brother abusing her and just tons of trauma Olympics, and it was just another smack in the face. Calling me dumb for letting the abuse happen to me. Just victim blaming, just horrible stuff. Fast forward to early 2021 and she reached out to me, suggesting we resurrect our friendship. I told my current boyfriend, who I've been with since July of 2020. I told him about it. He knows my past, and he says that I shouldn't because I would be inviting trauma back into my life. Listen to him. Listen to him. And inadvertently, he is telling you straight up, ma'am, Mr. What was his name? What'd you call him? H may have been down for that bullshit, but I am not. I enjoy our peace, and I enjoy what we got going on. Leave her where the fuck you left her at. I am team him and what he is talking about. You said she and her brother are terrible people that need to be held accountable. Do you and the tribe agree with this, that I shouldn't resurrect the friendship. I'm honestly not a very forgiving person. Where's the volume button? Where is the... I am honestly not a very forgiving person. Girl, God has blessed you with that trait. You definitely are a forgiving person, and that is an awesome personality trait to have. And don't ever let anybody down talk that quality about yourself to make you feel like that is an ugly trait or a weak trait. Like, no, that is very, there are people who be in pain decades over shit, dude. Like, it is a good trait, but what you have to do is find out who is deserving of that trait. This girl is not deserving, and she has shown you time and time and time again in different phases of life too. Like, not just adolescence, but also teenagehood, young adulthood. Like, no. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Love y'all. Love you too, dude. Thank you for writing in. Let's see, what do you guys think? Let's see. Kiki says, hun, drop this girl. Shout out to Honey Smokes, you caught me live. Hey. Oh my God. Lily said, what is so special about this friend? Right, is it just history? Because your history ain't that great. It's not. That is a good question. Ask yourself. That's a nice journal prompt. What is so special about that friend? Nyala said, why wasn't she blocked though? Why was she able to get in contact with you? Correct. You need to block her. It does not make you more strong by still following people that did you dirty. You need to block that. Get it out of here. Shout out to Mark. He says the P.O. box still open for B-Day gifts. Yes, it is. You guys are more than welcome to still send me stuff all throughout Gemini season. Shout out to those of you guys who sent me your graduation invites. That was so nice. Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys can send me letters, artwork, all types of stuff. It's in the description. Let's see. Layla says, now how's she gonna let Nadja read that whole story and lie like that? Look, I'm just saying she didn't know. She's very forgiving. She's a very forgiving person. The Mango Fairy says, they say forgive and forget. Forgive the situation. Forget her and her family. Let your phone forget that number too. I like that. I do like that. Ollie said, honestly, I think she may have saw that girl as a sister more than a friend. I think so too. And I think you're being a little bit more forgiving. And I feel like your mom is in a tough situation because she's like, that's not my child. Like, I know you may see that as your sister, but that's not my child. And she is toxic and she wants the worst for you and she needs to go. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Well, I think we all agree. Listen to your current boo. Work on your present. Don't go backwards. Keep it cute. Keep it cordial. You know, you can be cordial with somebody and block them. A block does not mean you want somebody to burn in the pits of hell. It just means I don't really want you in contact. I'm not about to pretend like we're in contact anyway. Like, what the fuck? Give her some more advice in the comments below, though, if you were in a similar situation. We would love to hear it. But let's get into this last story of the day. And it is called TRIBETEA Vegas Adventures. Okay, so adult warning. Okay, we're going to have little mature topics, you know, sexual topics. So if, you know, you're not into that, just please leave now. Okay. All right. TRIBETEA Vegas Adventures. So, hey, girl, I'm going to make this short. Me and my best friend of 18 years have been celebrating our birthdays together. I am a Leo and she is a Scorpio, and our birthdays are not too far apart. Well, shout out to all of the Leos and the Scorpios in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign either in the comments or in the chat. Anyway, for our 23rd birthday, we had 2 of my friends come with us. So it was a fun girls trip to Vegas. My best friend and I flew together, and my other friend took a later flight with her cousin. So, of course, you know, we got our little shooters of the Crown and cranberry drinks sipping on the plane. And it literally felt like we were on that plane for 30 minutes flying from Denver to Vegas. Oh, wow. So we get to the hotel and started getting ready to walk the strip and grab some drinks. Y'all are some real ones. Oh my God. I wish I still had this type of energy, bro. And I'm not even that much older than y'all. Like, you doing stuff in the same night? Oh my. I be having to factor in that first day as travel. Like, well, I'm just using this place to sleep today because you said no. Turn up. We got to the hotel and we got ready to walk the strip, period. And to grab some drinks. Unfortunately, my two other friends were having some issues trying to get to the hotel. So they told us to just go ahead and do whatever while they stayed at the hotel for the night. Yeah, that would have been me. I would have been like, yeah, y'all girls just go ahead. I'm about to, you know, do my little facial treatment, my little jade roller, you know, maybe smoke a little paper and, you know, brush my teeth and go to bed. Don't mind me. Oh my God. So the next day, we went to a private pool party, and my dumb ass was taking shots of Henny before we even left and ended up drinking a what, girl? A who? You said you started drinking something at the party? I don't know. All you put was adios, but I know you didn't mean to put that. I don't know. I hope you wasn't mixing drinks. But she said she was lit. Oh, no. Shout out again to My Back Hurts. Thank you again for the donation. Listen, I'm a great housekeeper when my boyfriend dies. I'm going to keep the house. Ooh. Okay. All right. Good to know. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Anyway, later that night, we're trying to get into some bar. I'm not trying to out their information too much. The security was taking forever to check our IDs, and I have never waited in line for so long. They were doing the most, literally checking to see if our ears matched the photo ID. And they had me write my signature 3 times. They're playing. After they gave me the okay, I said there should be a faster way to check IDs. I didn't raise my voice or anything, and the security guard looked at me and my friend and said, well, since you have an attitude, you could go in, but your friends, you can't go in, but your friends can. So he said, because you got an attitude, you can't get in the club. Sir, I would have had a whole attitude just on purpose after that. Because how you gonna he was acting like my friends were really gonna go in without me. Really, dude? So we couldn't get in because my ass has an attitude, apparently. So we head back to our hotel and we went to another place and it was shitty. Before we even booked the trip, my best friend and I were gonna convince my other friends that we should get some tickets to get on a party bus, and they didn't want to do all of that, so we didn't book one. Damn. See, I told y'all, like, the more you plan, it's like the more of a letdown. It like, damn. So I just feel bad, bruh. Shout out to Girl Groups Deserve More. I love your name. Yes. You said, I think she meant adios, motherfucker. It's a mixed drink. Oh. Anyways, I love you, girl. I've been here since the nipple piercing video. Well, thank you so much for kicking it with me. Yes, dude, you definitely don't want to mix a mixed drink and some other stuff. Like, oh, okay. I need to try that. What is it? Is it like tequila? Let me know in the chat. What is it? Is it like tequila? Because whenever I mix tequila and Henny, bad things happen. Bad things definitely happen. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. So the night, one night me and my friends decided to chill in the hotel room because they didn't feel too good. So me and my best friend decided to stay and get a drink and dance because it was only 11 p.m. Right after my friends head to my hotel room, maybe like 10 minutes, and a guy came up to me and my best friend and asked if we wanted to get on a party bus for free. And we were like, bet. Y'all need to be careful. So we met the host of the party bus and all the other people that will be on the bus, and they were cool. So me and my best friend were way too excited. We get on the 2-story party bus. We dance. We got a gummy bear shot. I know that's right. Okay, so y'all say it's like a Long Island. Oh, no. Yeah, you were asking to just black out. Oh, my God. So I was, so we arrive at another hotel. I was looking good that night. I had a little red dress and a thigh chain on, another thigh chain. And I was pretty tipsy, so I don't know how, but I started talking to this guy, and we ended up having a conversation and dancing until the club closed, right? So he walked me and my bestie back to our hotel. He gets us some Starbucks, and the three of us just chill in the casino. I could tell my friend was getting kind of bored, so I told him it was nice to meet him and that we're leaving. He shakes our hand and he walks off. I looked at my best friend and I was like, damn, I kind of want his number. And she was like, girl, if you don't go and get his number right, like, when are you ever going to see him again? Like, what the fuck? So my ass is running in the casino. And I ran this dude down and I got his number. So I finally catch up with him and I keep yelling, hey, hey. And I got his number and we just start like making out, bro. And I felt bad for the dude that was sitting right there because we just was acting like he wasn't even there, child. So we continue to have another conversation and he's walking me and my best friend to our room. Mind you, I have my other two friends that I decided to go to our hotel room instead of their hotel. They stayed at a different place and it was just easier for them to stay in our room to lay down. Okay, so I get what you're saying. So usually everybody would be in their own rooms, but because of the circumstances, everyone was in your room, right? So he meets everyone and we're all in the room talking. I head to the bathroom to pee, and tell me why this dude, tell me why this dude comes into the bathroom and they just start doing it. Like, what? So all your homegirls is like in the hotel and you go to pee real quick and this man just comes in like he in the Mile High Club. And you just met him, like, she said, girl, I have never been so sore after a hookup. We was on the floor, the counter, the shower. My friends counted how many times they hurt. That's what I'm saying, girl. You know they hurt everything, girl. Like, they hurt everything. You're not a real a friend if you haven't been there while your friend is hooking up, I guess. Like, what the fuck? Because I'm over here thinking, like, this is so gross. And I'm like, damn, I've definitely been in this position where, like, it was a friend's birthday. We at the hotel. Next thing you know, somebody doing, and I'm just like, ooh, well, yell help or scream no. I'll be back there, bro. I'll beat him up. Like, have fun, I guess. Like, not them hearing you, getting your cheeks clapped up. I felt so bad because it was out of character for me to talk to a complete stranger and then just like mess around like that. But they were like, hey sis, you were on vacation. It's your birthday, right? Like, what? The trip was, and as long as you're using protection, like, it's like, who cares? The trip was over a year ago and I still keep in contact with that guy until this day. Oh my God. We have an amazing friendship and I'm thankful I met him because we have a lot in common. We can go months without talking to each other, but if I ever need someone to talk to, he is always there. Sorry this was long. I left out a lot, but I kind of want to just give you the highlights. Thank you so much for reading my story. Oh my God, thank you so much for sending in. Like, that was an awesome birthday trip. Like, wow. I'm speechless. What y'all got to say about this? I am speechless. You could have made a movie, made a nice little Lifetime movie, a nice little Tubi Little Tubi's. Little Amazon Prime flick. Or something. That was so funny. Talking about wrap it up, worship, and pray. I know that's right. I love this too. This was a dope story. This was really funny. This was really funny. Nice little adventure. I love girl group adventures. Yes. We love to see it. What y'all got to say? Right, talking about this is a nice wholesome story. This is gonna wholesome. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, you know, everybody just likes how this has ended off. So I'm just gonna leave it on this note then. Thank you guys, all of you guys, for sending in your birthday stories, and thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. If you guys want your story on this channel, here, let me put the ticker up. It does not have to be birthday related. It could be about anything, whether you need advice or you just want to tell a funny story or you want to get the word about something out there, whatever. All you have to do, okay, ticker, there you go. All you have to do is email me at this email up here. It is TRIBETEA@shopvoodoochild.com. Okay, there are rules. Look in the description of this video right here. There's a video with all the TRIBETEA rules, making sure that you know you censor your receipts, fake names, fake locations, stuff like that, just for your safety. But yeah, go and refresh yourself on those rules. You could email it to TRIBETEA@shopvoodoochild.com. Really could use some entries right now. I could really use some, because you guys know I like to do like topic specific, like how today was the birthday. So sometimes when I do topic specific and I bounce around a bit, you know, the links can get weird. So yeah, if you guys have some stories that you sent into the old email that never got read, resend them. I'm always open to reading them. But yeah, I'm in need of some entries right now. So this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine, girl. Another thing, make sure you guys check out my medicated diaries. I dropped an episode yesterday. It would mean a lot to me if you guys went and gave it a watch. I'm also going to be vlogging a lot, like a lot, doing get ready with me, stuff like that, a lot. I recorded a lot of footage in Miami, so prepare to see that on the, you know, on the backlog. Again, thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. At the end of this video is going to be the link to my vlog channel and my podcast channel that I have with my boyfriend. We've been podcasting all Gemini season. We've been having like celebrity guest stuff going on. So please go over there and check that out. I have tons of stuff going on. I know it's a lot. So if you guys just go to shopvoodoochild.com and become a member, I will send out notifications of everything I'm doing, everywhere I'm posting it at, whether it's on this channel, my vlog channel, or the podcast channel. But I just advise y'all to go get subscribed to all of them, so you just know and put them notifications on. But yeah, thanks again to everybody who submitted a story. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks to all the mods. Shout out to Tiffany before I go. Thank you so much for the donation. She says, happy early birthday, Nadja Poo. And I am living for the medicated diaries. Do not forget to like the stream, y'all. Thank you so much for the support and the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Phyllis for the donation. Thank you so much. They said, I love the Tribe Teas. My last story was pretty wild about the HPV, but I found out I am 100% in the clear. I know that's right. And I'm 10 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. Congratulations, Phyllis. I'm so happy to hear that. Both of those. So happy to hear that. I did get your email back. And I'm glad that you're happy that your story was able to help other people. But yeah, thank you so much for the donations, all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. I am out of here. If you guys want to give me anything else for my birthday or whatever, like, I don't know, bruh. My address is down here, bruh. I'll put my Cash App somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Y'all know, I would much rather y'all just buy something from my store than, you know, because at least then I could send you something physically. I don't know. I'm rambling now. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys shortly. I'll see you guys tomorrow on my vlog channel. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.